My name's Hunter Taylor, and I'm originally from White Oak, Texas. I wrote the book, Draw the Line. This was my first big book project, if you will, of tackling a nonfiction story, and I'd say the book is about three things. The first being I was always looking to tell the story of how unique East Texas is. You know, whenever you leave a region that you're from, you're always looking for a way to capture just how unique this place is and how to tell somebody how unique it is. So all in all, it probably took about 6 years. And so, you know, it began as a case study in a larger dissertation. And I was drawn to that specific case study because it wasn't just about what one coach did. It was a we story. Through my own experience, to tell a story about high school sports and the coaches that lead it. One of the first ways I wanted to do that was I wanted to tell kind of a story that celebrated the coaches, teams, and players of the region and the history. And I really was drawn in after getting to know Jeff and his longtime assistants and seeing how their origin stories were all about, apprenticeship under other coaches in other East Texas areas. And it was like a living history lesson. I wanted to try and do that and honor a lot of people that sometimes don't get the same recognition but that at the same time you see greatness in. And I thought that Jeff Gilmer's story allowed us to be able to do that. The second thing was I do think it's a unique coaching story, right? You've got a local guy in Jeff, and born and raised in the East Texas area, played in East Texas, was mentored by East Texas coaches, took over an East Texas program. The last part that I wanted to tell is I love that 2014 season where Jeff and his longtime staff was together, and they had to go through dealing with a player dying. They had a player transfer in, and then they just had a couple other players that, had to mature and become the young men that they were capable of. And I thought it was a perfect story to tell how, collectively a staff, a community handles grief, how a staff and a community celebrates at the same time, and how they do that together. Yeah, I do want to say thank you to Josh and his entire team. Being able to partner with them is, I think they see the big picture of the book's potential impact and what are the core values that are embedded in the story and why it's an important story to tell. I think they get that. And so, you see a team of people tonight that were serving. They set up a space that was beautiful. And they, made sure people felt great and that it was a big event that they got to come to and be a part of, because they are a big deal and they've done great work. And I'm just so thankful that the Smallwoods family did that for us, and this was really awesome.